Consistent performances and competition points in the bank is what has proved an easy week of selection for the Southland Tags coaching staff. They have had an easy proposition in front of them with a couple of victories on the road after such an awful start to their season. They now come here to Waikato Stadium knowing their best form side at the moment, and that includes one man, Cornflakes, on the left wing. We'll get to him and the Stags in a second. But first, welcome along everyone to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Cornflakes road to the World Cup 2015. As we're here in 2014 with the ITM Cup, building our way into this season, making a name for ourselves and looking to go all the way to the World Cup. But first up is the opponents for this round 8 of the ITM Cup. Waikato, who are at home and proved like they could be one of the toughest teams that Southland will have to come up against, because Waikato Super Rugby Union side, they have the capabilities, they have the team, they have the talent to prove to be quite an opponent for Southland. They're not doing too well on their table, and they need a win here at home against the resurgent Stag side if they're going to get their season back on track and find their way up to that top 4 position. Now here's the team we've all come to see. Southland Stags have been in fantastic form. Like I mentioned last week, the players have come back from injury. The likes of Loco, the likes of Karakura, Veron is back as well. Lots of players in the back line that caused the initial selection of Cornflakes onto the left wing. That has all come right, but the coaching staff has had a look at the side and gone, well, look at this. In the last 2 weeks, we've beaten Northland and North Harbour in the last 2 weeks. 19-7 and 21-7, 3 tries to 1. You cannot complain about that as a result. The team has stayed the same. Cornflakes is still there on the left. The centres, Hala and Vang, have been brilliant. Jackman is an absolute superstar. What else could you want? The likes of Loco are going to have to sit on the bench, and they're going to have to wait their turn. So the resurgent Stags will kick off. They're still way down near the bottom of the table, but if they can get another win here, which would be a huge win too for the Southland side, it could mean great things for them as they'll get this match underway. Waikato in the hoop jumpers of the black and the yellow and the red as they get the first ball away the left side for Whare, who's taken into touch, picked up and hammered. Regan Whare, first chance, looking to come down the left side. Great piece of defence from Southland, who are looking to attack early on. Here's the throw, nicely taken, and Becuous at the front gives to Boyce, who hits the line and feeds Sopuanga nicely. Here's Holo running away. He looks out to his left side, and Flake cannot hold on to that one. Well, an early piece of excitement. Southland quickly and eagerly looking out to that wing. They know that's their danger man. But Holo's pass was miles off the mark. Here's Elliott, gets it to the back, and Zach Homick pulls in for Waikato. And Brad Webber smashes this one downfield. Oh, Ngalafe has left that alone. He's in a spot of bother here. Where's the Waikato chase? There it is. Big one from Declan O'Donnell. Back it goes. Dixon gives to Sopuanga, and now he smashes one downfield. It's held up in the wind. Very well for Waikato. Has a nice run coming back. Herrera finds O'Donnell again, and he goes to the 22. And Dixon very quickly onto that as Webber's smashed this time.
Release.
So Waikato with an opportunity near the 22, but they lose the ball. Back again it goes for Holo, and he smashes us downfield off the boot. Waiting once again is Whare, and he gives it short to Ross. Oh, it's missed, and O'Donnell just about had a world of trouble. Flake turns over. Flake's running away. He comes back, and it's just saved. McKenzie with the job, and now he turns it over for Southland. Whenela for Sopuanga. They look to the right. Big pass for Jackman. Jackman looks to step. A great tackle comes in, though. Saving the day is Whare. McIntosh turns a corner, goes back to Holo. He passes, Vang can't handle it. Boys, now they switch to the left side. McIntosh, Dixon, Killen's involved. Dylan Holo. Now we're talking. Sopuanga, Flake. Oh, great tackle, Damien McKenzie. Wow, that is a great piece of defensive work from Waikato. They have the line out on their own 22, and boy, have they held tough here. Elliott to throw in. Oh, he's given it away. Eade tries to go himself.
Release.
Through the middle of the line out, can't do so. Sopawanga running hard. He's caught just as he throws in field, and it's intercepted from Waikato.
Release.
They'll get the ball back, and they go straight to McKenzie, who's taken high. Tackle after the pass from Adam Byrne, and it looks like trouble here for one of the Stags players. What's the call? Yellow card. He's off to the bin, and that is a big call early on. Waikato have the option. They'll go for the kick, and they'll find touch beautifully on halfway. Damien McKenzie, he's been brilliant and brutal in defence. Now he gets his kicking game into work. How's the Waikato line out going to hold up? Elliott missed the last target very convincingly. This time, he nails Ross. And again, Brad Weber goes for the kick. This is too heavy. Far too heavy. Leave it alone, they will. Ngalafe says no chance. And Brad Weber's kick is far too heavy. All the way dead in goal. And Southern will have no hesitation to bring this all the way back to where the kick took place.
Sit.
Scrum packs down. Scott Eade feeds. The Stags will look to use their dominant forward pack to good effect here to secure the set-piece ball. They look to have done it nicely. Here's Dixon. Strong runner of the ball. Offload nicely. Holo. Draws in the defender. Sopawanga round the corner for boys. Brilliant work. Oh, Vaianga knocks on. Oh, disastrous way to finish it. Could have been spectacular. Ends up being an absolute disaster. Here's McKenzie. Oh, he is absolutely smashed. Big tackle on McKenzie. He goes piling backwards, and the Stags get the ball back. Now they got right. Vaianga takes a tackle. Dylan Holo. Oh, equally impressive. And the Stags get another injury. Well, if things couldn't get worse, now it is Dylan Holo who is seeing his time to the sideline. And on will come Rutledge, a veteran who's spent a lot of time out himself with injury. He comes on for the Stags. A bit of an old hand here. And Scott Eade will feed. So, another injury concern for the Stags. How long will Dylan Holo, the expansive youngster in the front row, be out for? Here's his brother, Willis Holo. Oh, he's held up beautifully. Good tackle. Straight in front of the sticks. Now, quick ball. Eade sees it nicely. Sopawanga. Oh, Sopawanga has thrown away another try. Unbelievably poor hands here. O'Donnell's quickly there. South and let them play. And it will be Weber again to kick over there. Oh, beautiful kick from Brad Weber. Weber gets it all the way back, and now he runs at the defence. Flake on the kick return. Looked to shimmy through, but had no real support there. And Waikato will get this back. It's still 0-0. Neither team has made the most. Oh! That's a massive tackle from McIntosh, and he's going to see some time. That's another player in the bin for 10 minutes. Unbelievable stuff here from the Stags. Things seem to be falling apart here. As what's the call, Waikato? It is a shot at goal. McKenzie has had a fantastic match so far. Here's a shot to open up the scoring. Looks on target. It's short. Well, it was very close. And Southland are going to run this back here. Pop pass. Holo. Beautifully to Flake, who's on pace, but nice tackle. That was a very nice tackle from Payne. Outstanding stuff on defence from Waikato. They looked in trouble as we head to half-time. A beautiful piece of defence to finish us off. Looked like Flake might be away. The extreme speed of the man, not quite enough. And we will head to half-time 0-0. Can you believe it? A scoreline with such an attacking match like we've had. 0-0 at half-time. Southland have had 2 yellow cards from 2 high tackles. Quite extraordinary stuff. the injury to Dylan Halaholo as well. It has been quite a match here. Possession and territory gone to Southland, 54 and 51%. Other than that, it's been dead even. Even the possession and territory, you cannot call too much between less than 10%. That is quite an astounding stat right there. There's not much else to say here. It's 0-0. The two teams cancelling each other out throughout the first 40 minutes. Some outstanding defence, some brilliant attack, but it has been matched toe to toe at the moment. We'll get back down to the second half, about to kick off. 0-0, points at stake here at Waikato Stadium. Both teams desperate to get some more on the board. Well, Damien McKenzie has been hugely impressive tonight. Let's be honest. He has starred with the ball in hand, defensively, every aspect as it's left alone as Byrne goes flying past it and Hardy has to get it back. So now the Stags look to run. Willis Halaholo, the other one's off. Flakes in midfield. McIntosh back on the field. Dixon, here we go. Southland gunning away. Oh, shocking pass from Elliot Dixon. Once again, the final pass from the Stags off the mark. The ball squirts into touch and another try has gone begging. That was just about too beautiful. Elliot. Oh, again, he's given it to Beckuis, and Sopoanga's there. He goes right side, Halaholo. Draws the defender, gives it Jackman. Jackman's not going to risk the pass this time. He goes for the grubber. He's one-on-one with Payne. Gets the kick away, and he'll score. Jackman will get it finally. And the Stags opt to go with the boot, and it pays dividends as they score the opening try. Mark Jackman on the right wing. All by himself. Look at that from Halaholo. Got hammered. But that's beautiful stuff from Jackman. Didn't even have enough speed to get rid of Payne, but got that sneaky little boot in, and that was all he needed. Great run there. Split the winger in the outside centre in half. And after that, it was that sneaky little boot. Webber went desperately to get the ball. He couldn't find it either. And Southland open up the accounts. Finally, in the second half, Waikato Stadium. What a matchup this has been. Big Briggs now, the Stags back. What a time to score. Waikato will be just gutted they couldn't have their opening half. Here's a kick, Sopoanga. Oh, that's a beauty. Judging the wind absolutely perfectly. And Southland extend their lead out to 7-0 over Waikato. So if this result stays the same, it could make the middle of the table quite congested as Southland are resurging through the middle of the pack. Another one here will be massive for them as up goes Cohen. Beautifully taken, but he's given it to Ross. And now there's trouble as O'Donnell tries to cut away. Oh, he's done it too. He regathers, but McIntosh on hand. And he steals that ball away. Here's Dixon. Elliot Dixon turns it around one way to the other. He goes straight in through the middle. McIntosh. What a play here from the captain as Halaholo finds a wide-off. Flake hits a coming field. Halaholo has really put Flake under immense pressure on their left wing. Beckuis fires a massive ball out for Cohen. He goes to Vainga. Vainga's towards Jackman. Can he get him? Can he what? Oh, big tackle. Well, he had two options here, Jackman. Beat the man on the outside or cut him in the middle. He chose to go outside. It didn't come off. And he paid a punishing tackle for the price. Elliot again. This time he hits Ross. And Webber. Oh, beautiful short ball going to Douglas.
Release.
Ross again. Slips it in field. Oh, another high tackle. Zach Honig went short. And Uhila, the loose head prop, got a taste of some shoulder from the Stags. And Damien McKenzie, well, this is interesting. He missed one earlier, similar distance, but the kick, the wind was against him. He hits this one nicely. Again, it's on target, but again, it falls well short this time. Big pass, McIntosh over the top for Flake. Flake puts on the burners. Oh, big charge. What a big hit there from Flake. Smacks the opposition out of his way. He gets taken eventually and Waikato turn it over. Now they look to the left side. Leonard Brown slips it infield. Beautiful run here. Coming in from Douglas. He looked to go alone. Couldn't get away. Still going with Webber. Here's Ross again. Look at him go. Monstering run. He gives it to Tonic again. And Ferialofa steals the loose pass. And Southland get the ball back. Slow ball, but it's there eventually. They go left side. Vaenga decides to give it. And Boys gives to Flake. Now Flake's busting away. Up goes the kick. And an absolute brutal high tackle. That was just horrible from Herrera. Well, no question here for Southland. They'll kick this to touch through Sopawanga, who's going to miss on the full, but bounces. Oh, bounces beautifully over the line. Sopawanga is in the form of his life at the moment. That is a star-studded kick. All the way, 5 metres out. Kick of the decade right there. Here's Rutledge. Beckius at the front. Eade. Sopawanga goes to Holo. Looks to step through. Can't go it. And eventually Flake comes away with it. He'll have to recycle to Ferialofa. Eade away for Boys. Intercepted. And now there's trouble as O'Donnell looks to get away. But a good tackle from Vaenga. Stops him short. O'Donnell again. In and out of the action. If he was away, it would have been try time. Webber driven backwards, big tackle. Southland pile in. Southland turn it over. Flake in midfield. Beautiful pass. Vaenga away for Boys. Boys is in behind. Looks out wide. Can't get the pass. Jackman has to come searching. Hardy away for Vaenga again. Holo. Away it goes for Flake. Flake will put the assist in. Ferialofa. He'll get it down. The big second rower goes charging over. The assist from Cornflake, of course, but call it what you like. Michael Ferialofa. Big charging try. Look at this, just switching the direction, passing in the tackle. Flake knew he wasn't going to do it himself. Gave it to his big man, who charged over in the tackle of Damien McKenzie, who couldn't have done much more about that. So close to the line, a big man like that is very hard to stop. Here we go, bang. Herrera was there. Webber was there. Couldn't do anything to stop that man getting over and possibly sealing this match here for Southland. Sopawanga has been flawless tonight. Best player on the paddock. 3 to go. Sopawanga and 2 more. That is sensational kicking from Lima Sopawanga. That is the best you could wish for. McKenzie's been good. But really, the winning team is led around by his number 10 as McIntosh looks wide. And here come the Stags again. Oh, it's Jackman now. Jackman looking back in field, intercepted as Southland look to go 1 too far. But here's Zach Honick. Looking himself, he'll get taken down.
Release.
Wow, that was almost interesting after the buzzer. It's 14-0 Southland with the lead. Elliott, that man's offside. Decides not to play it. Flank on Declan O'Donnell. He switches him away. Goes to McKenzie. Back in field again. It goes round and burn.
Advantage.
McKenzie. Beautiful ball as he goes half through. Advantage quickly over for the offside.
Release.
Very quickly over. Waikato wants something here as Byrne tries to go through himself but gets nowhere near it. Quickly recycled ball. Chance again for O'Donnell. Oh, but a massive tackle. Takes him into touch. And we have full time here. Waikato unable to get the win here against the Stags. They are looking like one of the best teams since the last 3 weeks here. Taking out 3 opponents very well. Team performances. And they have been one of the best sides. Their form exceptional as they make their way up the table. A win over Waikato. is a very, very rare thing for a Southland side, but they've done it here, especially at Waikato Stadium. 14-0. That is a beautiful scoreline for the Stags. The true try scorers, Whitialofa and Jackman, Sopoaga. Words cannot describe Sopoaga at the moment. His touch kicking. That kick was just unbelievable. It was almost head in hands when the ball didn't go out on the full, and then a bounce, 5 metre line out. Quite staggering stuff, Sopoaga. He has the ball on a string at the moment, and he is leading the Stag side around exceptionally well. Cornflake, the man we've been tuning in to watch here, got the try assist for Whitialofa, could have gone himself, chose to give it to his big man to barge over, and he did exactly that as well. A decent performance, not his best. A few players were unconvincing. Willis Halaholo butchered quite a few tries, although he did create the one for Jackman as well. Dylan Halaholo, for the other matter, injured as well, so all sorts going on here for Southland. Well, what a complete turnaround from half-time, is it not? Possession 62 for Southland, but Waikato owned territory with 65. It was pretty even at half-time, not at full-time. Look at those tackles! 79 to 41, 120 tackles altogether. A phenomenal amount of tackles for one game of rugby. That is huge. High tackles were bad as well, 3 to 1, and a couple of yellow cards for the Stags. Not the best at all, but they got the win, and they will be climbing up the table. Let's see where they sit now and how this loss will affect Waikato. So Southland will open up round 9 as well with their home match against Auckland. As for round 8, a recap: Southland 14-0 over Waikato, Auckland beating Manawatu, Canterbury thrashing Taranaki, Wellington over Hawke's Bay, Tasman over North Harbour, Otago over Northland, and Counties Manukau only one of 4 away sides to get the win over Bay of Plenty. On to round 9, and Southland's first matchup of the round will be against Auckland. That is going to be another huge game for both teams. Let's check out the standings. Auckland sitting in 3rd there. You can see Waikato now being overtaken by Southland, who are up to 8th place. 13 points. There's still a massive logjam. 3 games to go. They were dead last. Can you believe the turnaround? Has it been led by Cornflake? Well, I'll let you to decide. They sit 8th. They're on the chase here for the top 4. It's going to be tough as Canterbury, Counties, Auckland and Wellington occupy those spots. Hawke's Bay and Otago are close. Taranaki, though, definitely within range of Southland at this stage. Waikato, the season gets worse for them. They drop down to 10th. Not their best result at all. So, looking up forward to round 9, if Cornflake can manage to stay in the side, I'd imagine there'll be a couple of changes, especially in the centres after that last performance. So, we've got an injury concern as well, which will be Dylan Halaholo. He's out for 9 days, but we've got a couple of replacements here. I think Tuapati is still out injured as well. But a few of you were asking about Cornflake's stats, which, while I remember, here is a quick look at Cornflake's stats. Yes, it's pretty easy to tell why exactly he is cleaning up the ITM Cup. But there you have it. He is a phenomenal player, which will not look out of place in a Super Rugby side. Wink, wink. So, still got plenty of ITM Cup to go for him to make his way into Super Rugby, but that will be still a few weeks away before we worry about that. So yeah, good player he is, no question about that, and hopefully we can get a few more tries out of him before the season comes to an end, if he can get back in the team as well. So as you can see, he's capable of playing outside centre, which I'd say he'd go all right at inside centre as well, on the wing and at fullback. So a very adept player in the back line is Cornflake. So Dylan Halaholo's out. Let's see if Tuapati's back. No, he's out for 40 days, so that's going to be the rest of the season. So it's going to have to be Rutledge who will take his place. But that is my time for today, and I'll see you again next time for Southland versus Auckland back at Rugby Park Stadium. All on the line. Auckland in the top 3. The Stags want to be in the top 4. Can they do it? Are they running out of time? Will the team get changed? All will be revealed next week. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.